Bank robber Chiefsaholic has an SNL skit for a lawyer. Pat McAfee is taking warning shots, and who's your daddy? For one lucky lady, it might just be Jerry Jones. Hello everybody, thanks for joining us. Welcome to Shut Up Football. I'm Jeff Stoltzfus, that's Kevin. Let's talk about some stuff that was in the news. The Chiefs superfan known as Chiefsaholic pleaded guilty last week to bank robbery and money laundering. He stole $800,000 from 11 banks, which he then used to gamble on Chiefs games with and buy an autographed painting of Patrick Mahomes that I really hope he hung in his bathroom. Now, the first thing I want to make clear is, he didn't rob the banks dressed like this. I don't know why, but I really thought he did. He didn't. He was just wearing regular bank robber shit. You show me a picture of a wolf and say he's robbing banks, I'm gonna take it at face value. Now, we can all agree there's nothing funny about armed robbery. But his lawyer?
From the beginning of this case, folks, the government has been blitzing, and Xavier's pocket was collapsing.
Oh, buddy, no.
If I know anything about Xavier, and if the Chiefs Kingdom knows anything about Chiefsaholic, we know that he doesn't give up.
Okay, but he was robbing banks, so we want him to give up. People only admire tenacity when it's a good thing. Nobody's ever applauded Ted Bundy just because he was persistent. He just wouldn't take no. Lawyer in a big boy coat went on to add that Chiefsaholic only intercepted the money so he could lateral it to casinos and sports betting, before ultimately fumbling his tight end in the red zone. Chiefsaholic could see up to 50 years in prison, where he may also be forced to take a knee or find his pocket collapsing. A Texas judge ordered Cowboys owner Jerry Jones to take a paternity test. A 27-year-old woman claims Jones had an affair with her mother in the 90s, and she's the result. Jerry has refuted that he's her father, stating that, just like the playoffs, he pulls out early. This is not a big deal. We've all taken a paternity test or 6. However, this could be a great opportunity to alleviate those sleepy late rounds in the draft. Bring out Maury Povich for the big reveal. Jerry Jones, you are the father. Meanwhile, the Packers continue to be Jerry's daddy. Commanders' FedEx Field is no more. I mean, it's still there, it's just no longer called FedEx Field, because FedEx ended their naming rights deal 2 years early. The average cost for stadium naming rights is $12.5 million per year, but FedEx was reportedly only paying an average of $7.6, meaning they were getting a deal, and they were still like, we're good. If you're unfamiliar with the Commanders Stadium, it's where lawsuits are born. Thanks to a crumbling and neglected infrastructure, lucky fans can fall to their death or get sprayed by raw sewage, then wash that down with the most expensive beer in the league. Where's that money going? Not to the plumbing. Thanks to faulty plumbing, the players couldn't even take a warm shower after a game. If you told me the toilets worked in reverse and the concessions were people, I would believe you. The only sign that deserves to be on this building is condemned. It's now simply being called Commanders Field until they can dupe a new company into paying for them. God, I hope it's Pornhub or Beyond Meat. Remember back in January when Pat McAfee said this?
Norby Williamson is the guy who is attempting to sabotage our program.
Pat recently reflected on that moment and gave a little more context.
Like, I thought that was a warning shot to that guy. You know, I didn't even think that was
a direct hit.
Yeah. Like, I saw everybody like, Pat calls out his boss. I don't got a motherfucking boss.
McAfee called out Norby Williamson. Norby, which is not short for anything. I thought maybe Norbert. Nope. Norby. Full-grown man's name. Sounds like something you'd name an invisible friend. Am I right, Kevin? Norby's Wikipedia page, which I take as gospel, says he was critical of Stuart Scott's booyah catchphrase and once told Bob Lay his beard looks stupid. So fun. He hates fun. I googled him because that's what you do, and it turns out we have 5 mutual connections on LinkedIn. Now, it wouldn't let me see who unless I signed in, and that's where the trail went cold because fuck that shit. I'm not signing into LinkedIn. That's how they get you. According to McAfee, the beef started before he joined ESPN, as Norby banned ESPN talent from appearing on his YouTube show and is now working from betwixt the shadows like a Disney villain to destroy him.
Oh, they're trying to kill me.
Sounds to me like a couple of bros that need to sit down over some fondue and talk it out.
Like, I'm a pretty good talker.
Last week was the NFL Combine, and wide receiver Xavier Worthy set a new 40 record. Who cares about that? Because safety Tyler Owens doesn't believe in space. As in, like, space.
I don't believe in space. I'm like, I'm real religious, so I think like we're in the wrong right now. I don't think there's like other planets.
In case that was hard to hear, he said he also doesn't believe in other planets. Where did he go to school? Texas Tech. Well, they failed. Owens said he saw a flat Earth video, and they made some good points. Meanwhile, Illinois tight end Tip Ryman said he doesn't believe in pigeons. Guys, I love that you have curious minds, and that you're suspicious of the world around you, but this is some observable shit. Don't let grade school children lap you mentally. Someday society may need you for something other than football, and we can't have you thinking dogs can't look up. According to an NFLPA report card from the players, the Chiefs received failing grades for their nutritionist, locker room, and training staff. I knew this would happen. You win 3 Super Bowls and now you want nutrition? What divas! Suddenly their NFL food pellets aren't good enough. They gave owner Clark Hunt an F- just because he looks like the villain from a Lego movie. They also gave a D for their training room and team travel. One of the biggest issues seems to be the locker room at their training facility, which is over 20 years old. The team was promised a renovation the last 2 years, but haven't received one. The reason? They went too far in the playoffs, so there wasn't enough time. I think you know what this means. We all owe Kadarius Toney a huge apology. He wasn't lining up off sides and dropping passes because he's bad at football. He put his team on his back and tried to get them their new locker room. But Patrick Mahomes and Travis Kelce with their me-first mentality fucked it up. Well, congratulations. You got another Super Bowl ring and another year with that weird smelly carpet with the stain that nobody can identify and nobody dares step on. Taylor Swift, back in the news again because ratings. Apparently she was making the Chiefs linemen homemade Pop Tarts. Pop Tarts found out about it and has since issued a statement. Release the recipe! This makes it look like she took hostages. But also, don't you have the recipe? I mean, you are the tarts. Although, to be fair, I've had Pop Tarts. They taste like cardboard stuffed with a thin layer of jelly jizz. And that is why I don't have sponsors. And finally, former GOAT Thomas MacGyver Brady once recorded a lackluster 40 time of 5.28 at the Combine. And for some reason, the 46-year-old decided to try and beat that. He was recording a workout video for No Bull, which I assume is some vegan shit. Did he do it? Of course he did. This isn't Gronk kicking field goals. They wouldn't have put that shit on the internet otherwise. Unencumbered by bacon, he beat it by 1/10 of a second. Brady was pumped. He was talking shit to nightshades like he was 20 years old again. Congrats, Brady. Now you just need to retake that embarrassing underwear photo from the Combine. Oh, right, he did that. Oh, I don't like this at all. The air just got really weird. Thanks for watching Shut Up Football. Leave your comments below, say hi to your mom for me, and we'll catch you next time. Peace!
Check the mic and make sure it sound right, boys. It sound right, boy.
Test. Why am I yelling all the time? Ha ha ha, Kevin, you slay me.